What is going on, my broskies? My name is Toadski, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. And in today's video, we're going to be going ahead and taking on the Tea Time Luffy event. So last week, the Chopper event was out and we overviewed that. If you guys didn't see that video, make sure to click the card in the top corner here. Also, will be linked at the end of the video as well. Make sure to go ahead and check that out if you guys haven't done so already. I believe these islands might return. I'm not 100% sure when they're going to be returning, but these units are going to be useful for next month's treasure map. Both of these units, both Chopper and Luffy, are going to be point booster units in the next month's treasure map. So make sure you go ahead and at least pick up a copy of these units. The dungeon itself isn't really that difficult, and there are multiple different difficulties that you can challenge to get yourself a copy of these units. So before we actually get into the breakdown of the dungeon itself, let's talk about the unit that you're actually going to be farming for, of course. So here we have the Luffy's Tea Party unit. He is a Psy Fighter Free Spirit unit, and at max level you can see here he has 2051 health, 1138 attack, and 276 recovery. But I have fed recovery candies to him because his captain ability will boost your chain multiplier by 2.5. Very similar sort of captain ability to regular Int Rayleigh, you know, the Legend Rayleigh, or the 3-day 2-year Luffy. He boosts the chain multiplier, and also will go ahead and heal the crew by 1.5 times his recovery at the end of each turn. So, meaning that if his recovery stat is increased via cotton candies, you actually heal more when you use him as a captain. Now, I'm not going to be using him as a captain, but I mean, if you're really high level, you typically have a lot of recovery candy sitting there. So this is a character that you would typically feed recovery candy to if they have an ability that is based off their actual recovery stat. Next, his special ability will start at 21 turns and it maxes at 17 turns. It will halve your own HP, but it reduces all enemies' HP by 20%, which is pretty good. And then it makes fighter characters' strength and Psy orbs count as beneficial for 1 turn. This is actually a pretty decent special ability. I really don't like the fact that it's so high cooldown though. 17 turns max, and if you use him on a treasure map team, I believe it'll be like 12 turns, which is a little high, I feel, for what he does. But overall, it's not a terrible special ability. If there is you know, a situation where you need to use it, where like a boss gives you all strength or Psy orbs, this is actually like a pretty good special ability for those type of situations. But overall, he's very niche. But he actually has a sailor ability as well that will go ahead and reduce his own paralysis by 2 turns, which is actually, again, like a pretty decent little crewmate ability. So both these units, both Chopper and the Luffy, where is the Chopper? He's around here somewhere. I know he's around here somewhere. Might have passed him. He's around here somewhere. Where is he? Where is he? There he is, the Chopper. So both of these units are going to be point boosters in May's treasure map, which is cool. Hopefully we get Sanji and Brook, which are the 2 other Tea Time Party event units. Probably in the next campaign event, we might get them. The Tea Time Sanji is very good, so hopefully we get him very soon. But without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Okay, so now we're going to get into this. So we are using a double Hody 6+ team. Obviously, you know, not everyone's going to have these units, but in this video, I want to just show you guys what to expect in the dungeon so you guys can prepare for it. So basically, very similar to the Chopper event, you'll go ahead for the first 5 stages and have basic mob stages, and then on stage 5 you're going to be having a mini boss stage where you have to take on 3 different variations of the mini boss. Now also the mini boss, or the hidden boss, sorry, for this specific event is going to be Vivi. So if Vivi appears, you get healed by your crew's recovery, and I believe she also drops a cotton candy as well. So it's always really nice to encounter Vivi, get a guaranteed cotton candy drop. Cotton candy drops are really good in these islands, so if you are one of those people who are trying to get their hands on a lot of recovery candies, maybe you just pulled a bunch of new legends, or you got some characters that you want to feed recovery, or some attack candies too, this is a good event to go ahead and farm that. The rates for cotton candy are actually really good. It's much worth to actually do this compared to like Restaurant Le Crap 20 stamina, because you can actually run this at 2 times stamina. Also, you can get a potential drop of a Straw Hat character, which is always good. So this is the stage 5 variation with Porsche. So Porsche will give you a basically a lock on the enemy, so you have to basically lock on the giant, and also there is a 2-turn shield that reduces all damage that she takes. Now I'm not too sure what the percentage of it is, but you can actually break through it and kill Porsche if you really need to, or you can stall out the defense if you really want to as well. There is also one with Alvida. Now, Alvida is interesting. She has a lot of defense, but she doesn't have much health. She has like 50 health. So that is why I'm bringing 5+ Sanji on my particular team. You can use 5+ Sanji to just kill Alvida, and then you can kill the mobs around her. And then lastly, there is Margaret, who will despair you for 4 turns. So basically, when you get despaired, you can go ahead and just wait 1 turn and then just kill her if you have max sockets. That's the most ideal way to do it. Or if you have a unit on your team that just removes 1 turn of despair, that can also work as well. But these units don't do that much damage, so it's not really too difficult to get around as long as you can just stall out the specific attack or the specific debuff, then you're pretty much good to go. So here we're going to take some damage. But we can potentially use a Hody special here, because also Alvida, I forgot to mention this as well, Alvida will actually she'll rewind all your specials by 1 turn. So this is why particular Hody is really good for this, because Hody's two-stage special can be used even though you're being rewound, and you can actually go ahead and use his special to rewind all your powerhouse character specials back. So Hody's really good for speed farming, and I really love this unit. So if you guys have Hody Jones, you guys are going to be loving all the Fortnite farming that you can do with him, because he allows so much more speed farming to happen. So he's awesome. So now we move on to Luffy. So Luffy has 2 different variations. There is a variation by himself, and there is a variation with some mob characters. Now, Luffy will go ahead and blow away one of our units. That's right, he blows away one of our units, and he'll also go ahead and shuffle our orbs, which include bomb and block orbs. Now, what will happen is anytime you activate a special that will shuffle your orbs or randomize your orbs or get certain orbs, he will go ahead and then shuffle your orbs again, so that you'll basically get this kind of variation again. So we're going to go ahead, use Raid Fujitora to give us a 2x orb boost, but he also manipulates our orbs. So Luffy's going to go ahead and then manipulate our orbs again. But the thing is, he only does this interruption once. So now we can go ahead and use Colosseum Neko. Even if we do get block orbs, it's okay. We'll get a full board of orbs here, and we get the type boost, we've got the orb boost, and then we can go ahead and then just kill him very easily straight after that. So this has been my breakdown of the Tea Time Luffy event. As I mentioned, hopefully do get the Tea Time Sanji and Tea Time Brook very soon. I would expect it to be in the next campaign event, the next campaign 2-week event. Hopefully that does come soon, because the Tea Time Sanji is very good. He's a 1.75 fighter booster, I think. Very good unit. But as you can see, look at the cotton candy drops. You get so much cotton candy from this event, and you can get the Luffy drops as well. And that's about it, guys. So I really hope you guys did enjoy the video, and if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to smack the like button down below, as it's always greatly appreciated. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But on that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.